Hello, Kathy Williams-Devries here, welcoming you to the 17th of 72 masterclasses I will be doing on the Rosé Etudes. This is number 17 of 40, and this etude gets me really excited because there's so much to this etude. I mean, not only that it's really long, because it's 2 pages long, and it's really quite arduous, and I've had the devil of a time trying to record the thing, and you'll hear a full performance of it after this class. But there's everything in it. It's a good staccato etude at the start, but then you've got these really wide leaps. For example, at the end of the 3rd line going into the 4th line. And then you've got echoes of one of the previous etudes. You've got echoes of one of the previous etudes, which was the acciaccatura, the trills and shakes one. And it continues. And you'll recognise that from one of the previous etudes. It's got so many elements in it, and many different technical elements into it that I'll address as we move through the etude. But what's incredible, I think, because I see a lot of Bach in Rosé's works, and we're treated to an almost cello-like writing in the middle of the 2nd page. Which mirror and similar works that Bach wrote for violin and cello. So without further ado, I think we'll work through it, and I'll point out various fun bits as we go along. And for the purpose of this, I know it rocks along at 96. I'm going to take it back to 88. So what we're looking for mainly in the first 3 lines is a really crisp staccato. And then we've got these wide leaps over staccato, the octave wide leaps. This is very Bach-like writing, I think. You're sort of moving through in a sequence. And then we go back to the wide leaps again. So let's pop the metronome on, just so I'm not playing it too fast. Actually, I was playing it about the right speed, a little bit slower. So in the first 2 lines especially, really crisp staccato. And then we move through the sequence, and circle of fifths. You've got it's G7 followed by F followed by an E7. And here you've got your wide leaps back again. And in this bar, the last bar of the 3rd line, I think you do have an option to play it all slurred. And in that that case you need to be very aware that you don't overblow the low A, because that can happen if you don't relax your jaw. Or you could, it's up to you. I change my mind over it every time I play it. So. And here we've got the octave leap, but we're going down rather than up. So again, make sure the jaw's relaxed and aim down. That's the best way I can explain it, aim down to keep the slur. Oh, I get that wrong every time. And we change here again, and it's quite light, and I believe we are moving through circle of fifths here. A, D minor, G minor, or G and then C. And now we have this little bit which reminds me very much of one of the previous etudes. You know, what was it? Reminds me very much of that. And then we get a little bit of a breather. Before we get back into that etude work again. And then it continues. And make sure you've got very good support on those higher notes, especially the staccato. I have an exercise I practice for the Altissimo in staccato, where I would normally go 2 repetitions. I go 4 repetitions once I get past the top C. And you want a really light tongue here, but you want a lot of support so that they don't crack and come out higher, or they want to sound effortless. So you're coming from very, very, very challenging. And I think if you do a lot of repeated note scales up in the Altissimo, you'll find that a lot easier. And now we continue. So again, very, very nice, neat staccato. And you can almost bring out the little bit of melody. In the staccato. Before we relax again into these runs. So, and you don't even have to move your fingers, it's very well written because you're going from the C down to the F, so all you need to do is move the register key. Before we go back into the nice neat staccato. And here you've got a lot of octave work, and again I would go back to the Behrman method division 3 and practice your octaves So you don't have to think about it, because if you have to think about it too much, this passage is near impossible. That's just all octave work. And if you've got your octaves down pat from that bandline method, it's a lot easier than if you're trying to, you know, sort of work out, you know, do I go for an E to an E, how do I do that? If it's already in there, then that passage is, it's not all that hard. And this next bit, the trilly fiddly bit. All very fun. I tend to use the left hand C sharp. I don't like trilling on my right hand. I don't know why that is. And I've done that twice. And again, you don't have to move your fingers to go from the E to the B, because it overblows, of course. So smooth as you like there. And we're gradually moving into the bit from the beginning. Again, very neat staccato here, but smooth until it comes. And I do take a little bit of time there. It's quite, it's very cello-like writing, is what I can say about it. So. Again, octave work, well, sixth and octave work. And bring out the well, the loose note. And I think with this particular passage we're building towards coming back to the beginning again. And we're coming into the real cello writing here, so relax your jaw, so that you get the smoothest possible legato. So very, very smooth. I'm probably making it easier than it is, sound easier than it is, because it ain't easy. And then we're coming back eventually to the beginning, although we're in a slightly different place on the instrument. So as smooth as you like there. And very smooth there, lots of support. So So there you have it, that's number 17. So there's heaps of interesting stuff through there. Cello-like writing, Bach-like writing, octaves, echecaturas, everything. It's a really, really challenging etude, and it's taken me a lot of goes to record this, but coming right now is my early recording of this. So thanks for listening, and enjoy the performance.